Welcome to the Deep Dive. We sift through complex ideas from various sources and, well, pull out the core insights for you.
That's the goal.
Today we're getting into something huge, something we barely question. Order. Now our sources, they really challenge it. They make you ask, is order really freedom? Or is it more like a cage we've built?
That's exactly the provocative angle, isn't it? The idea that order isn't natural, not universal. It's something humans made.
Like constructed.
Precisely. And if you look back, way back at ancient myths, think Greek theogony or the Norse Ginnungagap Gap.
The void, right?
Yeah, the primal void. They all start with chaos, pure wildness, order, the gods, civilization, that all comes later, imposing some kind of structure.
Okay, let's unpack this then. This idea that humanity, with scrolls and swords, tries to tame the void.
But it's kind of a lie.
Well, yeah, the sources suggest it's often built on shaky ground. We build these big systems, pretend they're forever. Think about the Roman Empire. Look like the definition of order, right? Roads, laws, legions.
A real machine.
But it collapsed.
Yeah.
Just crumbled under its own weight eventually.
And it's not just Rome. Think of China's Qin dynasty. Unified laws, currency, the works.
Yeah.
Lasted 15 years, just 15. Then, boom, chaos again. Makes you wonder about the foundations.
So why do we do it? Why chase this illusion?
Well, what the research points to, and this goes way back to Hobbes, is fear.
Fear of what?
Fear of that state of nature, life without rules. He called it solitary, poor, nasty, brutish, and short.
Oof. Okay.
So that primal fear makes us trade, our wildness for safety. We build governments, laws, walls, essentially.
We build walls around ourselves hoping they'll protect us, even if they're maybe not as solid as we think.
Exactly. An illusion of security.
Okay, so if we build physical walls, what about the mental ones? Here's where it gets really interesting. Morality.
Ah, yes.
Could morality itself just be another mask?
That's a powerful idea from the sources, yeah. Think about Nietzsche's concept of slave morality.
Explain that a bit.
Okay, so he basically argued that the weak, the oppressed, they invent virtues like humility, obedience, pity. Not because these things are inherently good or true, but as a clever way to control the strong, to hold them back.
Wow. So morality is a weapon.
Kind of. And history seems to back this up, Morality often serves power. Look at ancient Sparta.
Okay.
Throwing weak babies off cliffs, they called that moral for the good of the state.
Grim.
Or medieval Europe, burning witches for purity. Colonial powers enslaving people, calling it civilizing.
Right. Things we see as horrific now were justified then.
Exactly. It shows morality isn't fixed, is it? It shifts with time, with who's in charge, with culture. It's fluid.
That really turns things upside down.
Yeah.
So if order is meant for safety, but it's built on illusions and shifting morals, when does it stop being safe? When does it become a noose?
Well, the sources give some chilling examples of exactly that. Order turning into absolute tyranny.
Right.
Think Nazi Germany, the marching soldiers, the perfect uniforms, the trains running like clockwork.
Leading to death camps.
Precisely. Or Stalin's Russia. The 5-year plans, total control, and the gulags.
And Orwell's 1984 captures that too, doesn't it?
Perfectly. The party doesn't just want you to obey, it wants to own your mind, make you love Big Brother.
So the promise of protection, it can end up demanding everything from you. Your freedom, your thoughts.
It can seek to own you, yeah.
Okay, so if order is so problematic, potentially dangerous, what about chaos? Is it just, destruction and mess?
Well, that's the standard view, right? Chaos equals bad.
Yeah.
But if we connect this to the bigger picture, the sources argue something else. Chaos isn't just destruction, it's also creation.
Creation.
Hamlet Nietzsche again. He said, one must have chaos in oneself to give birth to a dancing star.
Poetic.
It means you need that disruption, that breaking of patterns to make space for something new, something genuinely original.
Okay, I can see that. Like brainstorming, maybe. Throwing out wild ideas.
On a small scale, yes. But think bigger. Historically, the Renaissance. It bloomed out of the chaos of plague and war in Europe.
Right. A rebirth.
Or big revolutions. The American, the French, the Haitian, they shattered old orders violently sometimes, but they forged entirely new ways of living, new forms of government.
Oh, chaos is a catalyst.
Exactly. Even physics kind of hints at this. Entropy. The universe tending towards disorder.
Yeah.
It seems counterintuitive, but that very tendency towards randomness is like the engine driving change and complexity in the universe. It's not just decay, it's fuel.
Wow, okay. So, bringing this all back, What does this mean for you, listening? How do you navigate this?
It's a fundamental challenge, isn't it?
Yeah, the sources seem to say, question everything.
Yeah.
Especially the beliefs you hold dearest, the ones you never doubt.
Because those might be the very bars of your cage.
Right. Build your own code. Not society's code, not your religion's maybe,
Yeah.
but yours.
Find your own compass.
Stop asking, is this allowed? And start asking, does this set me free?
That's the heart of it. Order tells you who to be. Chaos asks you who you are. Order builds cages. Chaos builds wings. Leashes. Well, leashes were made to be broken.
That is a powerful thought to end on. Chew on that one.
Definitely.
Join us next week. We're going even deeper, challenging another bedrock idea. Morality itself.
Yeah.
We'll talk about why good might be its own kind of weapon.
And why maybe, just maybe, embracing something closer to what gets called evil might be the only honest path left.
It's going to be intense. See you then.